Metanomics is brought to you by Remedy Communications and Dusan Writers Metaverse.
So there's some stuff that makes Blue Mars pretty appealing and unique. I mean, one of them is the look of it. Maybe talk a little bit about that and give us some insight as well. You know, we've talked about concurrency as an issue in virtual worlds, and that's something that you guys have been tackling as well. So talk about how the technology underpins the experience and how it looks and how many avatars can be in a space together.
Well, you hit on a couple of points that we think make Blue Mars pretty unique. The most obvious are the visuals, the fidelity. We have created a variation, an enhanced version of the CryEngine, which we believe to be the most advanced real-time graphics engine in the world. We've rewritten everything to do with character animation, skin shaders, cloth shaders, hair shaders. Rolling it all together, what it means is that your content will look its very, very best in Blue Mars. We wanted to unchain developers so that their limitations were their imaginations, not necessarily the rendering environment. And we wanted to create headroom to let people grow and expand for many years to come. So I think that the very impressive visuals that you see, that you have seen in the trailer for Virtual Space Entertainment's content is really just the beginning of what we hope is a really, really vibrant environment with some very, very impressive content. You mentioned concurrency. One of the things that we wanted to accomplish when setting out to build Blue Mars was to allow people to create social spaces that would contain a lot of users. So if you wanted to have a big crowd, you wanted to have a big event that had many, many thousands of people, you could have them all in one space, and we have accomplished that.
That's odd. Now, so there's some downsides, I'd imagine, and I know this debate happens elsewhere, such as how big a client do you need to download and how much bandwidth. Have you specifically targeted Blue Mars to users with higher powered machines? Do you need a higher powered machine to access Blue Mars? Do you need to have high bandwidth? And I also understand that it will not be compatible with the Mac operating system at launch.
It's currently not compatible with the with OS 10. The CryEngine is not currently ported for OS 10. If Crytek does end up porting it to OS 10, we would certainly love to have a Mac edition of Blue Mars, and we would work hard to make that happen. We have been really pleasantly surprised by how fast the graphics industry has introduced low-cost cards that run Blue Mars exceptionally well. ATI in particular has released a couple cards that come in around $100 that are really great for Blue Mars. We expect within a year and a half that virtually every machine sold in the world will have plenty of rendering power to run Blue Mars. If you look at even the iPhone, the programmable graphics hardware that they're putting in there is a big step towards running stuff like Blue Mars. There are already more machines on the market today that will run Blue Mars well than there are Xbox 360s and PlayStation 3s combined. So there are a lot of machines out there that run Blue Mars well. It was definitely a trade-off. Do we want to have maximum compatibility or maximum capability? We think we've struck a good balance by offering something that will run well on a machine. We've built machines here for $450 that run Blue Mars quite well. So at the same time, we've created a platform with a lot of headroom to grow over the next 5 years.